Hi guys, it's Mr. the Gamer, and welcome to another countdown. Last month I said you can expect the Mario Party 3 countdown sometime in February, and here it is. As you probably expected, I'm ranking the boards in Mario Party 3, both Party Mode and Dual Mode. Once again, these are just opinions. Don't get upset if your favorite board isn't on top. And please, express your opinions in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions. With that being said, on to the countdown. Number 6. So this may shock some of you, but I'm really not a fan of Spiny Desert. This board has a very intriguing gimmick that I am personally not a fan of. So you're running up to the star, you've got the 20 coins, and it's a mirage. That's what happens in deserts from time to time. Yep. There's 2 stars on this board, and one of the stars is a mirage. This is just not my play style, as I dislike the thought that you could be chasing a star for a good portion of the game just to have it be fake. You can also go from one spot of the board to another just by landing on the happening spaces, which can be helpful if a real star is on the other side. Each board has its own action time event, where you can use it to go to another spot, hence the pink spaces. These add a lot more depth to the gameplay, as you can choose to get sent back by the event. Spiny Desert's event involves a cactus that can take you to another spot if you fail, or it can keep going if successful. I know people enjoy this board, but I don't. It is my list after all. Number 5. Luigi's engine room has returned in the form of Woody Woods. Woody Woods. Okay then, this board is pretty much the same as Luigi's engine room, where every turn a Monimo will switch to arrow direction and you will be forced to go that way. No ifs, ands, or buts. Luckily, just like Luigi's engine room, there are happening spaces that change the arrow's path. There is also a tree named Woody who can give you 5 extra coins or an extra roll. There is also another tree named Mean Woody, yes, that's really his name, who can take away 5 coins or make you go backwards, which is actually extremely helpful in many ways. Woody and Mean Woody make up this board's action time event, and you can choose your pick. This gives the board some strategy. Do you want money or a free roll? Personally, I always go for the dice roll, as getting multiple good events in one roll is a fantastic idea. In fact, the whole game has a lot of strategy. If it's the most in-depth Mario Party of them all. This board isn't terrible, but I don't like it as much as Luigi's engine room. It feels like when I play this board, the game is always very close, which can be exciting, but you gotta have at least a few dominations, you know? Number 4. Let's go swimming! Deep Blooper Sea is an underwater stage overrun by bloopers, and yes, it's Blooper. Not Blooper. It's just a Japanese name of the enemy. Anyway, most of the gimmicks involve, what else? Bloopers. There's an angry sushi that forces you to pick one of 4 buttons, 3 of which will take you to the path you chose, and 1 of which will take you the other way. Once you pick the one wrong choice, they'll reset. However, if the wrong one is the only one left, pick the path opposite of where you want to go to get to the right path. You can also use the happening spaces to your advantage, where you can go the wrong way, land on one, and a mother blooper will carry you to the other side. These spaces are very common, so be careful. There's also a strand of 6 happening spaces where the game will take you either to Boo, Start, or the lower left corner if you don't mash A fast enough, which is a sports action time event. If you want to go there, let the fish spit you out where you can go. Honestly, this board is pretty decent and doesn't have a lot of bad events, but every time I play it, it's very low scoring and boring, and while it doesn't have anything to do with the board itself, if you have the minigame star and the coin star when it's low scoring, you're golden. As I've said, it is my list after all. Number 3. Here's the first of only 2 ice boards in the series, Chilly Waters. This is this game's intro board, where it is relatively easy to get around and get used to the mechanics. It's tough being a snowman on this board, as the penguins have enslaved them all! So if you're a snowman, run for your life! Oh wait! You can't run if you're a snowman because you have no feet! Ah! Anyway, this board is by far the better of the two ice boards in the Mario Party series. Be aware of the ice in the center of the map. Apparently the game thinks 2 people on the ice is not acceptable, as if there are 2 people on it, it cracks and everyone on the ice has to go back to an area close to start. The other thing is the snowman at the top, who will throw a snowball to chase you to the other side of the map, hence the action time event. Like other events, it can be beneficial to fail on purpose to end up on the correct side of the map. Other than that, what you see in this footage is really about it. There's not really much else to point here. As I said, it's the better ice board, but about the other one, well, wait until Mario Party 6. Number 2. It's time for possibly the best finale board in the Mario Party series, the board of the mischief maker himself, Waluigi's Island. This board has many tricks and traps that you have to be aware of. To start, right after the beginning there is a timer that counts down from 5 after the surrounding happening spaces are landed on. If it reaches 0, everyone in the circle loses all of their money via explosion. Kaboom! If you know you will lose your money, buy a really good item. In the center of the map there is a little roulette type thing where you jump on it and the arrow points to your direction. The slow and medium speeds are pretty easy to time. The super fast one might as well be luck. This is a sports action time event. Also in the top left corner there is a section where except for one bank space, every other space will change each turn. It can be every type of space in the game except for happening and bank. So blue, red, item, game guy, battle, chance, and Bowser. In the top right corner, you basically pick one of 2 paths, one leads to boot and the other leads to start. No matter which route you take, you will eventually end up at a warp path which will take you back to start. Overall, despite the chaotic nature, this is Waluigi's board. It's supposed to be crazy, and it is, in a very fantastic way. Number 1. Just like Western Land in Mario Party 2, I found Creepy Camera to be my favorite board in the game when I first played it, and I don't know why. I know many will probably be shocked by this, but I'm gonna say it again. It's my list and no one can convince me otherwise. This board is split into 2 halves, but it might as well be 4 quarters thanks to the Womp King. He will block one path unless you give him an item that is determined at the start of the game. It could be a type of mushroom or a skeleton key. The happening spaces on both sides right before the king will flip him over and block the other path. This board's action time event involves pressing A at the right time to ride a cart to the other side, which can be very beneficial. They also affect players on the track, so be careful. Other than that, I've basically explained everything there is. As I've said, I'm not sure why this is my number 1. Maybe I just really like more mellow boards like this as opposed to maps with more gimmicks such as Spiny Desert and Woody Woods. Despite the 3-star difficulty, personally I think this is the easiest board in the game. I'll say it one more time. My list, my opinions. Thanks for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed. As I said, please list your board rankings in the comment section below as I would love to hear your opinions. And before you type the angry comments saying, "He forgot about the dual boards!" I will put them on screen right now so you can stop asking me about them. I'm really not explaining them as they're very bland and boring, and to me, don't really count as main boards, but a fun side mode that's good fun for a rainy day. With that out of the way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.